What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about Malik Willis going to the Steelers in this year's NFL draft. So, this is kind of my alternative prediction for the NFL draft. I did a video about a month ago now on Malik Willis being drafted second overall to the Detroit Lions. I still believe in that. I still stand on that. Nothing has changed for me personally, but I do want to have kind of a secondary alternative, kind of hedging my bet a little bit, to be honest. But Malik, this quarter, not just him, this quarterback class is very weird. The class and the fits on different teams. You know, you get reports saying not a lot of teams like these quarterbacks. You get reports saying some of them love them, and so it's kind of tricky to gauge where they'll go. But I still do believe in my prediction a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago now, Malik Willis to the Lions. If that doesn't work out, which is highly possible, I look at the Steelers trading up from pick 20 to pick 6 with the Panthers. I've been saying from day one, the Panthers will not go QB in the first round of this draft. I've been saying that from day one. I don't think they will. I think they're going to trade back and get more picks. I still think it's a possibility that they're going to trade for Jimmy G, not Baker. I think Baker's going to Seattle. I think Jimmy G will go to the Panthers on draft night. And they still could, and if they get enough picks, in return for trading the 6th overall pick, they could still go a quarterback in the second round. Sam Howell, Pickett if he falls, Matt Corral if he falls. So they still could draft a young quarterback as well, because Jimmy G is definitely not the long-term answer. But on to the Steelers, though. The Steelers moving up for Malik Willis makes all the sense in the world. They've had Big Ben for 100 million years now. You know what he brought to the table, but it's time for a new quarterback. It's time for a change, a new era, and a new way of doing things. And that means a quarterback that's not stationary. You need a mobile quarterback, can get it done with legs and his feet, and you need a young guy. You have to build your own legacy. Mike Tomlin has built his legacy off of Ben Roethlisberger and his defense. And now he needs to draft his own quarterback. Because if you don't remember, Mike Tomlin didn't. He inherited Big Ben. He didn't draft him. So I do think Mike Tomlin will draft Malik Willis if he gets past pick 2, and it makes sense. Mike Tomlin has brought in guys to back up Big Ben that aren't Big Ben style quarterbacks, except for Mason Rudolph. You had Mike Vick, you had Joshua Dobbs, you had RIP to Dwayne Haskins. You have those guys who aren't Big Ben type of style quarterbacks. Like I said, the only one I can remember offhand is like Big Ben is Mason Rudolph. No, there's one more guy. What's the guy? Did Josh Whedon go to the Steelers? No, he definitely did. No, I don't think so. But yeah, whatever. But basically, the only guy I can think of off the top of my head is Mason Rudolph. That's kind of a Big Ben style quarterback. Everyone else, even Charlie Batch from back in the day, they were all dual threat quarterbacks. So it makes sense. It's not far off thinking that though the Steelers are switching game plans up. It was just their starting quarterback, and Big Ben wasn't a dual threat guy per se. You know what I'm saying? Well, he definitely wasn't, but by trade wasn't a dual threat guy. He can extend plays all day and kind of move side to side, but he's not a dual threat running threat on any given down. So I do believe the Steelers are kind of desperate for a quarterback. As you see now, Mitch Trubisky, who they signed to a 2-year deal, he's a dual threat guy as well. So they're staying on brand to, having a dual threat guy on their roster. I think they go all the way this year, honestly, and go fully dual threat with their first 2 options. That'd be Mitch Trubisky, probably the starter, and Malik Willis. If he go past picks 2, I think he'll be the backup to Mitch the full year. Malik, he can start. He could, but he needs to sit. I think he needs to sit. Same as Trey Lance. And I've been a big proponent over the years saying these young guys need to sit. Everyone shouldn't be a Joe Burrow. Everyone shouldn't be Trevor Lawrence, Andrew Luck, RG3. Everyone can't be that or shouldn't ask to be that. Some guys need to learn to sit down. As a first overall pick or first round pick, normally you're required or asked to start early. I would have loved last year to see Justin Fields sit for the whole year. Just sit and learn. Learn, learn the game, learn the playbook, learn how to be a professional first. And it's all coming to you new. How to be a pro outside of off the field, how to be a pro inside the lines, how to maneuver in the locker room where it's business involved, you know what I'm saying? And everybody making money, and, you know, so it's different. It's just different coming from college to the pros. And ask these guys to still perform on Sundays is tough, you know, and that definitely guys can do it. But you know, I think Malik Willis can definitely sit for a year behind Mitch. Come ready 2023 season, start that year, should be in good form. You know, because Tomlin is nowhere near losing his job status. You know, he's solidified. Even if you have 2, 3 straight losing seasons, I would think Tomlin should be good. You know, maybe 2 straight. You know, so Willis should be fine. Tomlin should be there for the long haul. So I like the fit a lot. Now, some people are saying the Falcons, my favorite team, the Falcons, at pick 8 is a threat to get Malik Willis. I don't see it. I really don't. You know, I don't know if it's me being biased, but I want Bryce Young. I've been saying that for a while now. If we're gonna trade Matt Ryan, I want Bryce Young. I want Stroud, and our team is built poorly, so we're gonna be able to get those guys. Hopefully, if we perform to our level and not above our level, we will be able to get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud next year with the top 3 pick. You know, so I think quarterback this year is a no-no. I say load up on weapons, load up on defense, get a lineman here or there for my Falcons. But yeah, the Steelers, they're going all in for a quarterback. They shouldn't be in line to get a good guy next year, like a Stroud, like a Anthony Robinson. I think his name Anthony from Florida. You know, they're not, or Young. They're not in a position, in my opinion, to lose that many games to get one of those guys, because those 3 guys might go in the top 5, top 7. You know, so I think this year is the Steelers' best chance to move into the top 6. Panthers might not want to. They have to get a lot, but not too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the 2 first rounds thing, 3 first rounders like they got for, like the Niners got for traded for Trey Young. But you know, I think they'll get something decent back for that 6th pick. But yeah, overall, man, I'm still strong on my Lions, shocking the world and getting Malik Willis. But if they don't for some weird reason, I'm wrong on that, which is, like I said, highly possible. They didn't go Trayvon Walker, didn't go Thibodeau. I think Evan Neal's going 1, so Hutchinson could be 2, whatever. And whatever happens at 2, if it's not Willis, I think the Steelers are on high alert to move up in the draft. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.